There's a certain kind of person you've probably met. They live full lives, trips, milestones, quiet wins, but you'd never know it from their phone. No selfies. No updates. No proof. In a culture obsessed with being seen, they've quietly opted out. And psychologists say that choice tells us more about them than any post ever could. First, this isn't shyness, it's boundaries. People who stay off the feed usually score high on what psychologists call privacy orientation. They're not hiding from the world. They're protecting a part of themselves the world doesn't need access to. Validation, for them, comes from inside, not from a comment count. Second, they tend to have unusually clear self-concept. They know their values, their goals, what actually matters to them, and that clarity makes trends and comparisons feel irrelevant. Their sense of self isn't rented from an algorithm. Third, this often comes from secure self-esteem, the quiet kind that doesn't need applause to hold its shape. They don't post to prove they matter. Psychologically, that tends to mean less anxiety, less approval seeking, and more energy spent on things that are actually real. Fourth, these are usually deep processors, not attention seekers. They speak, or post, only when it's worth saying. Psychologists call this an internal locus of evaluation. They judge themselves by their own standard, not the room's applause. Fifth, and maybe most importantly, they see the illusion for what it is. Social comparison theory tells us we constantly measure our lives against other people's best moments. The quiet ones know this trap well enough to step around it. They are not choosing to disappear. They're choosing peace over performance. So the next time someone doesn't post, don't read it as absence. Read it as awareness. They don't need to be seen to feel seen. That's not disconnection. That's confidence with nothing left to prove. If you want to understand why people really think and behave the way they do, subscribe, because here we don't scroll past people. We understand them.